1,000 laughs over a weekend as swell. Vail Comedy Festival. Pet an alpaca or hike a trail. Memorial Day weekend.
Here we go. Hey, we're in business. All right. Mark Masters here, and we're going to figure out some kind of new microphone system. And I got Meka Mo. Huh?
Hi, how's it going? Meka Mo here.
All right. And I don't know Meka at all. We met we've emailed.
Yes.
She got into the Vail Comedy Festival. I'm driving her from beautiful Union Station up to Vail, Colorado, and we're going to get to know each other as we go. So
Yeah.
we're off. What a crazy day. But that doesn't matter. So tell me, you flew in? You had a couple hours to kill?
Yeah, I flew in from LaGuardia. It's always sunny in Denver. It's super sunny. Like I'm blinded by the sun. It seems like optimism. It's kind of like wow. So anyway, flying in from New York. Then I went to go eat at some Italian restaurant.
The fancy one?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever's over there.
Tavernetta or something?
Yes, that's what it's called. I'm a New Yorker, I have to treat myself.
Yeah. I've never been in there.
Oh,
Was
really?
it nice?
It was fantastic.
Oh,
I had the rigatoni, Aperol spritz, whatever.
Nice. Nice.
It was a good time.
I love it. And being from New York, was it like, oh, this is cute that Denver's trying to do something
No,
fancy?
I thought it was good. I thought everything was good. Like the Aperol spritz was great. Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, that was
Do you have a favorite Italian place in the city?
No, I really don't. You know what it is? Is like it's weird with Italian food because I'm from Queens, so there's there's institutionalized Italian places that everyone goes to, but then you have friends that cook, so I don't know, it's weird. Don't really like.
That's funny. I don't
Maybe
think
it's
of
in
people
Queens.
cooking in New York City.
Yeah, some people. Well,
Like very tiny kitchens, or
people
out
from
in Brooklyn,
Queens
or
do.
Queens. Okay, yeah. You got some more
Brooklyn.
space.
I hate Brooklyn.
Is it the people or the?
No. Everyone from New York hates everyone from other places they're not from.
Got it.
We're very territorial people.
How close do you live to where you grew up?
Oh, I live like a couple of blocks away.
Nice.
I still live in Queens, Astoria, Queens. Like that's
Nice.
yeah.
Do you, for comedy, do you go into the city quite a bit?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Well, like all around New York. So Brooklyn has a scene. Of course, Manhattan, the clubs are in Manhattan, and Astoria has a scene too. So there's a scene there. So, but yeah, usually Manhattan or Brooklyn for shows.
Nice.
And Astoria occasionally. Well, yeah, there's more shows in Astoria. There's a little scene in Astoria for sure.
Okay. Are you still hitting mics, or are you?
I don't really, so I run 2 mics a week, but I'm never there. But like, unless I'm running it, I probably won't do a mic, or unless I need to go to a mic. But usually, like, there's enough like bar shows that I'm booked on. Like, you can catch me at like any bar. So.
Nice. How many nights a week do you?
I perform. I don't know. New York, like, it's crazy. Like, sometimes you get. I mean, the last couple of weeks, I've been getting up like every night, so I can always get up. Yeah. It's like,
wow.
If I don't get up, it's like, oh, I have like a day, like, but usually like 5 times a week for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's like minus
awesome.
my.
And how long a
the
spot
mics.
are we talking?
Oh, so like New York is like kind of like, they're kind of cheap with the spots. So I guess I get a lot of 10s now. Okay. But a club's booked me at like 7.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Do the clubs pay?
I'm not getting paid at the club yet.
Okay.
No, I do run my own show at QED Astoria, Purple Park Comedy. I pay my comics.
Nice. Nice.
That come on my show.
What do you think? Would you describe it as a successful?
I mean, it's weird because we started in the park like last year, and like I feel like the park was bigger than like the club atmosphere, but it's a good show. Like our last show was on Mother's Day. I feel like we took a hit, but usually there's a decent amount of people there. Yeah, and we sold out a show before that, so probably should. Yeah, it's a good show.
What do you think? I'm sure you've seen not well-run shows.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so we do have people that come all. Yeah, that's true. We do have people that come all the time, actually. Yeah. So of course it's my friends, but there's like other people that then they want to see me. So yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens more and more now. People are like, "Wait, you're performing." Okay.
And is yours a monthly or weekly?
So mine's a monthly because it's like too much work to do anything else.
Okay. I hear that. Can you perform on it every time? Do you like host it or?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I host and perform, but usually I'll have a co-host. So he usually hosts, and then I usually perform. But we go back and forth depending on who wants to do like a long set or something like that. Like on your own show, you can do like your 20 minutes or something like that. Like that's the point of having a show, just to do extra time. That's how it goes.
Is your show a free show?
No, you have to pay. We have a great lineup.
Nice. Give me some examples, like some headliners.
So we usually have female headliners. I'm trying to think who we've had in the last couple of months. God, I think we had. Sorry, I have to look at my phone.
Okay, no problem. I'll take over for a second.
Because
I'm scrambling right now because I had a headliner cancellation.
who has it?
There was a guy, and I'm trying to replace him
Oh
with a
yeah,
woman.
that's right.
So yeah, female headliners are okay by me.
No. So yeah. So recently we had Chanel Ali. We had we had Kareem Green. He headlined. My good friend Amy Shaker, I really like her. She headlined before. There's actually a really funny comic in New York City, in Queens, called JJ Matisse. We had her headline. Usama headline, who's doing the Veil.
Yeah.
This is Reg Thomas, who's hilarious. He headlined. Jordan Jensen headlined.
Nice.
Yeah, like I don't know. We have
Cool. There's a lot of names for people to go check out.
Yeah.
In New York City.
If you don't know who they are, but even like the non-headlines, it's a great lineup.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you?
So usually like it depends on what night the show is, but if it's like a weekend, it could be anywhere from like I would say 14 to 18, depending on what day of the night it is. Because there's like a good bunch of comics who are like still on TV, so you have to compensate them. Yeah.
Do you use Eventbrite or what's your?
So it's like the venue sets it up. So QED Astoria, it's like in Astoria. It's female owned. It's actually the wife of a comic. What's his name? Chris Flanagan. He's been on the Chicago show a bunch, and I guess he performs around New York City. But they own it, so it's like I guess one of the only comedy clubs in Astoria, I would say. And yeah, so we charge, and like I mean, gotta pay the most of the money goes to the I try to get comics drinks as well. Yeah. So we gotta charge people.
That's great. How would you describe your comedy?
My comedy, I don't know. Like I feel like I talk a lot about TV. I don't know why. I just watch a lot of TV. So it's like a lot of pop culture stuff that I'm into. I mean, there's a dash of like politics, kind of, but not really. I don't know. There's like mostly about me, right? It's kind of personal. It's like, so like I'll add, like within the pop culture or politics, is most storytelling about me. If that makes sense.
Do you ever start to tell a story and realize, or a bit, and realize that the audience doesn't know that TV show? Like how do you deal with that?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I just kind of ask, whatever. I mean, I don't do that much TV.
Okay.
Well, I guess I do a lot of TV, but like
you
my
start by asking. Like,
you
who's
start by
seen,
asking, but not really. No, not who's seen. Because if you have to ask, it's just like the joke. So here's the thing: even if you didn't see it, it should still be funny, right?
Okay.
So I think that has a lot to do with it. Like it's still funny, and if you saw
like
it,
describe it.
yeah, I
Like,
describe it.
Whatever is a show about.
Because that's the joke, right? Like it's all about this thing. So it has to be funny no matter what. So I think that's like I don't really like who saw it. I would never.
Yeah. Never ask the audience
But no,
a question.
someone can do it. Someone. If you do that, that's fine. I don't want to be that person who's like, nobody's asking questions.
Yeah, that generally doesn't work well.
No, I'm not asking them anything. No.
Cool. Have you ever had any people from the TV shows that you talk about at a show?
Oh, you know what? No, actually, not really. It's not really like it's not actual shows. It's like genre of shows that I like. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Sure.
I talk about a lot about geeky shows. So
Okay.
it's just like.
What are some geeky shows? Like?
I No, like I love Game of Thrones,
Okay.
like all the Marvel stuff, like anything sci-fi, like whatever.
Okay.
It's all the things. But yeah, it's not. It's more about like pop culture. But it's like about me at the end of the day. But I guess that's how I express myself.
Nice. Have you been to the movies much post-pandemic?
Yeah, I saw Doctor Strange recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean not much, just for like the Marvel stuff,
Okay.
Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
What was the theater experience like? Was it any different than
I just had my
pre-pandemic?
mask on, so that was different. I feel like, you know what, like, I don't know, that movie theater, there was tons of people in there. It was like almost so, it was hard to get tickets, so I feel like it was exactly the same.
Okay.
I mean, maybe some people had a mask on, but that was the only difference.
I saw the newer Ghostbusters. kind
Oh,
of
I saw
post-pandemic
that
in the
too.
theater.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good, maybe even great. But people like clapped at the end of the movie when the credits rolled,
Oh, that's
which I've
weird.
seen like once or twice before. And I think that was probably because, at least for me, I hadn't been to the movies in like 3 years, and so it was exciting. It was like, wow, this is really cool, and what a great experience.
Oh, nice, interesting. I guess I didn't think about it. Like, I did see Ghostbusters. I guess I haven't went to movies a lot. But I did see that too. I was like trying to figure out how I felt. That was the first movie I saw back as well.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite theater in the city? And why?
The one next to my house because it's close to my house. So shout out to Coffin Astoria Studios on Steinway, whatever it is. Because like anyway, I can just walk there and like it's fine. They always have seats too. I mean, I guess I can go to other movie theaters in the city, but like New York does not have great movies.
Yeah, space is such a premium, right?
Yeah, everything to do with space is like wow.
Yeah, out here, they like take a drive-in movie theater screen and put it indoors.
Oh yeah, there's so much space out here. It's like yeah, a lot of space in Colorado.
Do you ever like take road trips? Do you go to Philadelphia or New Jersey? Or, like, where do you ever get outside of New York State?
So I do perform outside, like performing or just like in general?
Yeah, performing.
Oh yeah. So you know what? I actually go to the West Coast a lot. Like the West Coast has been kind to me. It's weird. I have not done Philly or DC yet, which makes no sense.
Okay.
But yeah, I've done LA, San Francisco, did Portland, Vegas. I don't know why it's so West Coasty. And it was in the middle. I'm going back to the West Coast. I'm gonna be at the Comedy Store doing roast battle on June 21st. So excited about that.
Can you say your opponent?
Mistress K. I don't know. Well, yeah, she's my opponent.
Okay.
And so we're gonna roast each other. So excited about that. So yeah, shout out to the West Coast for like I don't know people really love out there.
Yeah, it's funny how it seems like when you leave your own scene, sometimes you get more attention.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm just like.
I mean, it makes sense though because I like when I'm outside of Denver going to an open mic because all the jokes are fresh to me.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
when I go
true.
to an open mic in Denver, like I've already heard half the jokes.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's true. That's what I like. I like going. Yeah. So actually, when I go out of town, I always do mics. That's when I do mics. But like New York, it's weird because New York is like we have quantity over quality.
Okay.
So you could just do a shitty show and that's like a mic too.
Yeah, right.
So it's just like you have to think about it, we're performing so much. Not every show is great. And sometimes that's fine. It's just like stage time.
Do you have a favorite place to travel to outside of comedy?
Oh, like nothing to do with comedy, just
Yeah.
like traveling. I mean, well, I'm an avid traveler, so.
I saw your suitcase. It's nice.
Oh well, thank you.
It's good.
Is it? Okay, thank you.
It's
Well,
cute. It's got some color to it. It's
no, it's super cute. I just like going anywhere. I'll go anywhere. I can travel. I usually take trips like every year somewhere, whatever. So like I'm pretty big on just going everywhere.
Did that hurt over the pandemic that you couldn't go anywhere?
Well, yeah, it did. I thought that was horrible. Like not being able to like leave the country was kind of crazy. But it's funny because my friends call me Patient Zero because I was in China for New Year's Eve 2020, and I was in Wuhan province in January.
Oh my goodness.
So they're like, I think I got it in New York. I know I got it in New York actually. But they're like, you brought COVID. I was like, I did not. Sorry. I want to write a joke about that, but I'm just like, no, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
My friends just they think that's funny.
Yeah. I don't like, even when COVID jokes they hit well,
I'm gonna do some hacky material. Like, it's like the jokes I think is funny, but no one else does. Like, don't do that. That's a great. That's a funny joke to me, but
We'll see.
I'm just like, it's a chance to do the jokes that nobody likes.
Yeah, and then if it feels like everybody, I mean, they'll crush. They'll love them. But if it feels like everybody in the audience, like, I think I'm gonna host, and I'll just ask, like, who's going to the festival? And if like 3 people raise their hand, then I might say, all right,
I don't know, but I prepared to like. I was gonna get all my whatever jokes, like, I don't know, the B material they call them?
I figure everybody who's coming to the festival can easily do 30, 45, 60 in the right situation. So you guys have the material.
Yeah. Just not our hitters.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna do some jokes that I like. That's fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's something different.
It's at 10 o'clock. Hopefully, I'm gonna like
well,
make sure.
Late for you, huh?
I know. I'm gonna make sure I stay. I'm gonna take a nap first of all,
Good
so I'll do that. That'll be helpful, and then I'll wake up. I won't drink coffee because I'll never go back to sleep. Maybe I'll drink like a Diet Coke.
It is hard to sleep generally the first night at high altitude.
No, that makes. You guys are super.
Drink a lot of water.
I do get altitude. Well, that's not true. But I lived in Quito for a little bit, and that's high altitude. I used to get altitude sickness there.
Peru?
Ecuador. So it's like 10,000 feet, I want to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Outside of America, everything's like in like other
meters.
Yeah.
Vail's 8,150.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm totally going to be. We'll see how strong my lungs are.
We're at about 5280 right now. A little bit higher.
For my ears. Wow.
Nice. So do you speak Spanish or any other languages?
Un poquito español. No,
Okay, bueno.
not really. Oh, so I can speak Spanish, like, so that's funny because I went to Ecuador to do Spanish classes, but like I just suck at language in general, so I kind of started cutting the class towards the end and like just started, I was like volunteering, so just started going to my volunteer job. But I do know enough Spanish, so when I go to a Spanish speaking country, I can just like be, so I can do all like the outdoor stuff, like take a cab, pay for groceries, like this stuff like that. Yeah.
And were you in China for tourism?
Yeah, so I just went there for New Year's Eve for like a good time.
No big deal.
Shanghai. I was
How
in
long you
Shanghai.
played with it?
Oh my God, I don't even want to think
2
about
days?
that. It took I think I connected in Heathrow. It was like, no, it was, that was brutal. Yeah, I hate it.
How many Marvel movies do you watch?
Oh, probably tons. Actually, yeah, I was planning on watching one, but it's not a long enough flight to watch one.
No, I didn't mean here.
Oh, no, even to China, yeah, I have no idea. You know what I was watching when I was going to China? You know The Witcher on Netflix?
Yeah.
That's what I was watching.
You had like downloaded episodes?
Yeah. With Henry Cavill, yes.
So Red Rocks, have you heard Red Rocks?
Oh,
ever?
yes.
So
I've
you
been
might
there.
be able to peek at it over to the left here.
I think I've been to a thing
There,
here.
you can see a little bit of, you can see some red rocks over there. See that little triangle sticking up? Kinda.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
No, it's
Part
beautiful.
Red Rocks,
Oh, it's so
part-
beautiful. I have like my 2 good friends. They're from Boulder, Colorado.
Oh.
And we have a text chain. It's called the Bold Queens. It's Boulder. And then me and my best friend are from Queens. So together we make the Bold Queens.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Do you know Sammy Answer by any chance?
Why does that sound familiar? I'm not
He's
sure.
on the festival, and he's from Queens.
I don't know, maybe. I have like a bad memory. Or like,
All right. Well, you'll
not
meet
good
him
with names.
this weekend. You guys
Yeah.
can geek out about Queens.
I mean, if we're both from Queens, we've probably been on the same show or something.
He's not there now. He's here.
Oh,
But,
okay.
He grew up in Queens. And then he was in Memphis, I think.
Oh,
somewhere
okay.
in
Oh, so
Tennessee.
he left a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cool. What are you excited about for the festival?
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I'm excited to go to Vail. So that
Have you ever
sounds.
been?
No, I've never been to Vail. I have no idea where I'm going. So that's fun. Just like, I don't know, hanging out. I saw some people. There's like a few people that I've met before, so that's always nice to see other comics.
Name drop. Who you got?
Oh, so V Lynch, of course I know her. We did the Northwest Black Comedy Festival together back in February.
Okay.
And then I think I saw Cody Ulrich.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ulrich.
we did
Ulrich, I think.
or whatever how you say his name. We did. I feel like last year we both made the one I guess the 100 top something World Series of Comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I saw him there.
Okay, cool.
Of course, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Osama, of course.
Okay.
Let's see who else is there. That is, I don't know. I can't. There's other people too. Andre Mitchell's here. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else from New York that I know. I don't know.
Okay.
It'd be cool to hang, meet new people.
Yeah. A lot of comics,
perform.
30 plus.
Yeah. It seems like you did like a great job setting everything up.
Oh, well,
Thank you for your very informative email.
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will see.
It's like a beautifully constructed castle that has recently started like falling apart in strategic places.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Headliner dropped out. Like you can't really prepare for certain things. We had a plumbing issue at a venue this week. We had like the sound didn't work at a different venue. All kinds of because like ski season ended 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And summer season doesn't start for a couple weeks. So some places have been closed for a while.
That makes sense.
So we're like reopening them for the comedy festival.
Oh.
And it's like there's a huge puddle in the middle of the floor. What are we supposed to do about it?
No, that's
the sound doesn't work. What are we supposed to do about it?
No, that makes sense.
So luckily, I was up. I've been back and forth between Vail and Denver 2-3 times this week.
Got it.
And also because I have so much stuff like for the festival that it doesn't all fit in my car. So I needed to do multiple trips.
No, that makes sense.
Hopefully we sell/give to the comics all the t-shirts so I don't have to drive them back.
Oh, you have t-shirts? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's a little surprise. Spoiler alert. T-shirts for the comics.
T-shirts are cool.
They're nice too.
Okay, cool.
I like a good t-shirt. I'm a t-shirt snob.
Oh, nice.
You know, when you get like a giveaway t-shirt, like sometimes you get those cheap t-shirts and it's like nobody's gonna wear those. Those go like straight to Goodwill. Nobody wants an itchy t-shirt.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, not even to wear to bed or something. Yeah.
And then if it's not like a decent design, like nobody's gonna wear it.
No, it's true. Yeah, I like the thought that's being put into this. Anyway, so that's cool. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be fun.
I do too. And it's the first one. Hopefully.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
Hopefully they keep going. I'm really excited about the press too. We're gonna be in the Denver Post tomorrow.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
Psyched about that. And we're close. By the time this comes out, I'm pretty sure it will have sold out. We're like right there. If we sell the same number of tickets that we have the last couple of days, by Sunday, we'll for sure sell out.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know
people are coming.
Yes. Oh man, I can't tell you how stressed I was. Like, just like 6 weeks ago, I was like, we're gonna have more comics than audience members. Like, this is a struggle.
But yeah, people are always so last minute, I guess.
No, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta there's gotta be like a way to motivate people to get tickets earlier. Like I guess escalating prices maybe.
I don't know. I guess they have to see what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it is a holiday weekend. That's another thing I'm excited about, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Look at these beautiful mountains
Oh
here.
yeah. So Colorado is so beautiful. One time I drove from here to somewhere, Lake Tahoe. That's beautiful.
Beautiful mountains. Look to your right and left for buffalo. I'm not kidding. We'll see some probably to the left.
It's very wilderness-like.
There they are. See the buffalo?
Oh wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is
I feel so
cool.
bad. I was driving Leah Bonema on the same drive. It was February, and it was like not really snowing, but you couldn't see like 100 feet in front of you. So you couldn't see the mountains at all. We didn't see the buffalo in either direction. And I was like, it was just like driving the New Jersey Turnpike.
Which is a horrible place. No. Shout out to New Jersey. No, so pretty, like the nature here. The first time I came here, I think I was like, well, you guys had legal weed first. So I was like super high, and then all these mountains. I was like, oh my god.
Were you in Boulder?
It was. I think I went from Denver to Boulder, which is very pretty. I was like, this is like some cookie cutter like shit.
Yeah, it's driving into Boulder is amazing. Flat out, it's just so beautiful.
Like, wow, this is insane. And beautiful mountains everywhere.
Anything you want to do outside of the comedy festival, but up in Vail?
I don't know. Trying to think. Probably eat some places.
What
like to I think you should do what people are known for.
The local.
Yeah, so whatever locals are doing, that's what I'll do. I'll probably look some stuff up. Outside of eating, I don't know, probably hanging out. I don't know.
Nice.
Is there anything I should do as opposed to just doing comedy and doing nothing, which is my normal?
I mean, it's a pretty place to do that. I mean, you can go on a hike or walk. And,
I'll walk around.
There's a ski museum, ski and snow sports museum. That's
Yeah, I probably will not do that.
It's free and it's right in town. And,
Oh, okay.
and it's small.
Free.
It's small. It takes you can do it in 10 minutes.
If it's an in town, yeah, I'll walk around the town, and that's pretty much it. And probably buy stuff if there's things to buy.
Yeah, there's things to buy, baby.
So I'll do stuff like that. Yeah.
There's definitely shopping. You can check out Gorsuch. Gorsuch. Very fancy retail place.
Okay.
They have a sweet cafe that's kind of
the cafe.
sponsored.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like cafes.
Very close to your hotel.
Okay, cool.
Everything's close. You got a great hotel.
Okay, cool. I feel like you recommended the hotels.
Yeah.
So, I was like, this is the place, I suppose.
Yeah. Everything's on top of each other, and then there's late night stuff. You go listen to music.
So I'm definitely gonna hang out late at night. So I'll do that. I'm just gonna do what I do all the time, which is relax, hang out, and do comedy.
Did you bring a bathing suit?
Yes, I did. I saw your
Alright.
email about that.
Nice.
But also, there's a wild range of weather. So
It's gonna be nice this weekend.
So
Thank
I'm
goodness. That was the other thing. My beautifully constructed castle last weekend, it snowed crazy in Vail, and I was like, oh no, it snowed all over. It snowed in Denver too.
That's
It
crazy.
hadn't snowed for a month, and then out of nowhere, crazy snowstorm. And I was like, oh no. And at that point, there were not a lot of ticket sales, so I was really
No, I can
freaking
imagine.
out.
Yeah, freaking out.
So stressful.
Oh my god, I can imagine that.
It's not. Yeah, I was up in Vail on Tuesday, and it snowed, out of the blue. It wasn't supposed to snow, and it just snowed.
Yeah, that's why I bought I don't know, I have a jacket and some
It's cold at night. For sure.
stuff. Yeah, so I bought a sweatshirt.
Have you done any podcasts or anything like that?
Yeah, I've appeared on episodes of things. I actually have a podcast. We did our first season. I'll probably start the second one in September.
Okay.
It's called We're Done Here. It's an emotional wellness comedy podcast. So we talk about serious things, pop culture.
Pause for 1 second. We'll probably edit this out.
Oh, okay.
Music. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Oops. Oh, you're on Bluetooth. Or you're on speaker. How are you? You're also being recorded on a web series thing. So it's going well. How are you?
Good, man.
You got an update on?
No, I was going to ask about when we made it back and like, what's the deal with lodging? I want to ask.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold off.
Okay. Can't you me to ask the other guy?
Who was it, Al? Who was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I'd love that. I already sent his assistant an email, but you.
I have his phone number. I can call him. Too.
Yeah. You're closer with him than I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd love him. In fact, I'd like him more. We definitely have to edit this out.
Can't say that.
Yeah, so either of those would be amazing.
Dude, okay. I'll get on that.
All right, cool. And that's a good number, right? That's a motivating number.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, they got to drive 2 hours, but the hotel. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, and it's a nice place too. So.
And this is Saturday night, right?
And the show's Saturday night. It's let's see, 9:30 to 11. So they'd be up at 10:30 to 11. So they could potentially, if they really want to cut it close, they could get into town about 10 p.m. But that would give me a heart attack. If they wanted to do a 6 o'clock show in Denver or something. But hopefully they just come up for the whole weekend and have fun. And they don't need to do the festival, over the weekend. They can just go on hikes or whatever, hang out with their.
And how much time do you need out of them?
30 plus, 30 to 45, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's like every show is bad, but like not every show is bad. Worst show. I'm trying to think. In what regard? Maybe that is.
It's just something unique or interesting. It's like especially bad. Like maybe one of the homeless people started taking off their clothes.
I don't know. One time, let's say, one time I was at a mic and some guy started like peeing on the floor. That was pretty bad.
Jeez.
Or like, let me try to see something. I mean, so many crazy things happen. I'm trying to narrow down like the craziest stuff that ever happened. Let's see what else.
Like where the audience was there, like maybe.
Oh yeah,
you
the
drove
audience.
like 4 hours and nobody was there.
The audience. I mean, I feel like sometimes that happens. You go places and it's like no. That happens so often though, like no one's there. But I'm trying to think of something in particular. Sorry, I also like it's been a long day. But like yeah, I'm trying to think like audience members are sometimes like crazy, but never anything too crazy. And like I know you're not supposed to do this, but I always talk to audience members who are heckling.
Okay.
Just because like I don't know, you're not supposed to, but whatever. I'll just talk to you and be like, why are you talking? So that happens a lot. And usually it's been working out for me. I don't know, maybe one day it won't, but it's been working out for me. But usually it's like crazy comics. So it was like the peeing on the floor thing, and then one time some guy was like yelling out obscenities, or like someone actually this recent weekend, this Friday actually, I was at the show, and the comic was telling like these jokes, and like I don't know, it was like those like women aren't funny jokes, or women like something like it got a little rapey, the joke anyway, like a bunch of people walked out, so I thought that was embarrassing for him, not necessarily for me. So that was bad. But yeah, not honestly.
Yeah.
Everything's been
You're
maybe.
having fun up there.
I know. I guess so. Also, like I guess like I ride the New York City subway, so I'm just like, you know what? There's nothing crazy happening. Like more crazier than I've seen. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem.
I assume in New York you have the problem where you like go do a show and like the football game's on and everybody's watching the football game.
That might happen from time to time, but like usually like sometimes it doesn't, right? And most of like if we're in clubs it doesn't happen. Like if you're in the bar, most of the people just want to talk to each other, honestly. That's the most common thing. Like people are just trying to talk to each other.
What's your favorite thing about a festival you went to?
Favorite
Like
thing, honestly, it's just meeting the comics, especially from different geographies. Because it's weird because you kind of feel like there's so many comics, but once you meet like comics in other scenes, you start to realize like there are a lot of us, but there are not that many of us, right? I was like, like I don't know, so I like that. So like coming to this festival, I'll probably meet more people that I haven't met before.
Did you poke around at all the other?
I looked at everybody, but I do not remember anyone.
Sure.
So it's like until I like actually meet them and like see if they're cool or not or whatever. And then it's like, oh hey, I don't know, just meeting all the comics, hanging out, like just like I don't know, a bunch of people doing what they love to do. So it's fun.
Any bad things about festivals?
I'm trying to think what's bad about festivals. I mean, if the festival's like not planned well, that kind of sucks. If people like, I don't know, during COVID there was some festivals where there was like no hang. I think the hang is pretty important. Sometimes festivals can be pretty expensive for the featuring comics, but that's kind of annoying, whatever. And like especially it's like a place you don't want to go to, so it's like anyway. It's like I'm not. Well, usually I usually don't go apply to festivals. I don't want to go to, so there's that.
How did you hear about the festival?
I have no idea. I probably like there's a Facebook group for the festival, so I feel like I hear about every festival there, so it's probably there.
And were you like, did you know what Vail was, or did you like? Have
No,
to
it said
research
Colorado, and I was like, oh, whatever. And I was like, I know Colorado. I was like, I would go to Colorado if that makes sense. I didn't know anything about Vail until you explained it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. I just thought I've been to Colorado a bunch, so I was just like, whatever. I was like, I like that state.
Now that you know something about Vail, how would you describe it?
I guess it's like Colorado in general.
Okay.
Like there's a bunch of, I don't know, it's
Gold
weird.
Diggers.
Oh.
That's the name of their, that's like their mascot.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gold. Yeah. I know. It's great.
That is funny. Colorado's weird because it's western, right? So it's like it's the west kind of, but not kind. I don't know. It's weird. And like it's like people have like a California vibe, but it's all mountainy. So you get all these like I call them like surfer dudes, but they're mountain dudes. So it's like skiboarding, surf. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of winter sports people, and like they're very like tanned and like I don't know, laid back. That's all. Maybe that's a weird view.
No, I think that's perfect. That's spot on.
It's like yeah, I was like, who are these like?
The Late Show that we're trying to rebook right now is in a California apparel store, and right across the street is a fancy cowboy hat store. So exactly, it's western. It's got some California vibe. I like it.
Yeah.
A little athletic, for sure.
Yeah. So that's what I think about Colorado. Even though that's not.
Did you see that?
Yeah, there was some guy on the side.
He was pouring gas into his gas tank from a
Oh, that's so
huge
interesting.
water jug.
That's weird.
If you could go back in time and tell yourself one thing when you were starting comedy, what would that be?
Oh my god, like I was just watching The Time Traveler's Wife, and like this is a totally different question, but I'm trying to think of like what time traveler movie or show to compare it to. But this is like it's not like Endgame time travel. It's like Back to the Future time travel. Okay, so anything you tell yourself could result in like future havoc. I'm assuming, right?
Sure, I guess so.
Okay. Let's see. What would
Butterfly
I would say
effect.
start sooner. Like, what are you doing? I would have started like.
How old were you when you started? Or?
I started comedy like later. I was already like an adult, so.
So you would have started like in high school? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would have started like I don't know, like in college,
Oh, okay.
like in undergrad,
Nice.
as opposed to like being like I don't know, in my early 30s or whatever.
Where geographically did you go to college?
Oh, so I always went to school in New York. So I went to University of Buffalo.
Okay.
So this
Is
actually.
there a lot of comedy up there?
I have no idea. But you know what's so funny? There is a comic that is from Buffalo. They said they started that up there. So I assume there's a little scene in Buffalo for sure.
Yeah, I know a couple comedians
Okay,
in
but-
Denver from Buffalo,
Ah.
and then I know at least one comedian from Buffalo.
Oh yeah. So I never did comedy in Buffalo. But yeah, I should have started
You
then.
have to go back. You gotta get booked there and go check
Yeah,
out.
I guess I haven't
Yeah,
been
cool.
to Buffalo since I was in University of Buffalo, but I probably should go back. Is it always snowing?